Well, one group is being considered the largest displacement crisis in the world. Nearly 8 million Venezuelan migrants traveled out of their country last year. Here in the U.S., Border Patrol apprehended 266,000 Venezuelans in 2023. To compare, that is roughly the same population as Toledo, Ohio. And there's the potential to surpass that number. So far this fiscal year, Border Patrol has already apprehended 144,000 Venezuelans. And the routes these migrants take to get to the U.S. is treacherous. It's risky. Some trek through the jungles of Central America. Others take the so-called VIP route, paying up to $5,000 to bypass the jungle, fly in a plane, and later embark on a ship to Nicaragua. So joining us now to explain this massive migration from Venezuela, we welcome in Douglas Massey, sociology and public affairs professor at Princeton University. Professor, thank you so much for giving us some of your time. Exactly, first of all, who is coming into the U.S. from this country? Because it's not just people who are fleeing crime, but also some of the people committing those crimes.
Well, if you look at the data, on average, immigrants commit fewer crimes than natives. So immigration really isn't a cause of crime. Crime is a human thing, and if you get any group of human beings, some of them are going to be criminals. But the rate of crime is actually lower in immigrant neighborhoods and for the immigrant population, because they don't have any incentive to commit crimes because they want to stay here and stay out of trouble. The people that are arriving from Venezuela now are basically escaping a collapsed economy and a collapsed state. It's basically a non-functioning state at this point, and people are literally fleeing for their lives. The life expectancy has gone down by about 2 years in the past 5 years, and they can't even keep the power grid on, and they don't have any gasoline to sell, even though they're sitting on top of the world's largest stocks of petroleum. So it's a real disaster that goes back to the election of Hugo Chavez in 1999 and carried forward. It's basically a failed state and a collapsed economy.
You know, and Professor, right now, Venezuela is not taking back its own people from the U.S. Do you think that will change?
I doubt it. It's a left-wing government. It's a criminal economy. It's basically a system in which a small minority of the population are gaining control of all the natural resources and selling them to the highest bidder. And the vast majority of people are really desperate to survive. And so they're leaving in droves. It's the largest immigration that we've ever seen without any kind of warfare or conflict at the beginning. It's basically they're fleeing for their survival because the food shortages, the medical shortages, and rising health crisis.
It's not hard to understand why the U.S. Would be appealing when there is such devastation right now in Venezuela. But what will it take to potentially slow this mass migration? Because it is also overwhelming so many cities here in America.
Well, the United States isn't bearing the brunt. The brunt is being borne by Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, and Chile, and to a lesser extent, Costa Rica. We're actually getting a small fraction of the people that are fleeing, and we tend to get ones with more education and more occupational skill because you need resources to make your way to the border and get into the United States. So I don't think there's much that's going to stop it, because people fleeing for their lives are not going to be deterred by sanctions. They're not going to be deterred by border enforcement. They're coming to claim asylum, and our asylum system is basically dysfunctional and broken. So the best thing you could do to ease the humanitarian crisis is to fix up the asylum system to process the applications and make it an orderly process. Right now, the border looks chaotic because our asylum system is not working.
Well, Princeton University professor Douglas Massey, thank you so much for your time.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.